Hello y'all, and welcome back to Apron Strings. It's cool outside, and when the weather gets cool I want to make soup and I want to bake. So today I chose to bake. I'm going to make just a 9-inch square pan of chocolate chip Chewy bars. Y'all, they're good. And you don't have so much that, well, for me, that I have to share with everybody. I might can eat those before they ruin. So I'm going to get y'all over here and we're going to stir them up and get them in the oven and have a good little dessert to go with some hot tea or coffee or some good old cold milk. Let's get to the butcher block. To get my stick of butter out of the ice box, we've got to melt a stick of butter, and I'm just going to put it in the microwave and melt it right quick. Cut it in some pieces and maybe it'll melt quicker, I don't know. It'll fit in my cup better anyway. Let me get this melted. I'll just do 1 minute to start with, and I think that'll be plenty. I'm going to get all my stuff over here, and I'm going to try mixing this by hand. I think that one of my Chewy bars, I think it's the bigger one, I use the mixer, but I'm going to try doing this one by hand, and then if I have to bring my hand mixer, I will. So let me get my butter out. My butter. First thing I'm going to do is whisk my egg where it'll be, I won't have strings of eggs and stuff. I like a whisk, it works real good. If you don't have a whisk, you might use a fork. Now I'm going to add a cup of brown sugar. Mix with that egg, and then I'm going to add my melted butter. I didn't want to put my melted butter in that egg and scramble it. Got a few lumps in that brown sugar I got to whip out. Okay, I'm going to add my butter. Get that stirred up. I like easy one bowl stuff. Now it called for a half a teaspoon of baking powders, a half a teaspoon of salt, and a 1/4 teaspoon of soda. So I'm going to put that in. Did it call for any vanilla? Yes, I got to get the vanilla. Just a minute. Let me see. I have vanilla that my friend Susan made and sent to me, and I love it. And the cap is a 1 teaspoon measurement. How about that? Now I'm going to add 1 cup of flour. And it calls for a cup of chocolate chips. It does not call for any pecans, but because I like them, I'm going to put pecans in it. Chocolate chips. And they've turned white because they're a little bit older, but they're still good. So don't get rid of your chocolate chips if you think they're the wrong color. Besides that, I tasted of them and they tasted like chocolate chips. Imagine that. And I'm going to put probably half a cup, 3/4 of a cup of pecans. Y'all, I had a mouse out in my garage, and that's where I've got my totes with my decorations. Christmas, waiting to take fall down and put Christmas up, and I thought, oh my word, I want that thing eating my stuff up. So I tried everything I knew, and my son used to have a feed store, and he said, Mama, get something called Just One Bite. And he said, you'll get rid of that rat. So I got me some Just One Bite delivered from Amazon. And I've been noticing that it's been eating on it. And I went out there this morning and I had it wasn't a mouse, it was a rat, a dead rat. So I'm so thankful I caught that thing. Okay, this dough is very thick. And it's ready to put. I pammed my pan. I used spray. I call it kitchen spray. And so I've got it greased with that. And I'm going to put my mix in there. And let's make sure we got the butter, the sugar, the egg, the vanilla, flour, baking powder, salt, soda, chocolate chips. I'm going to cook it at 350. Let me turn my June oven on. I had the rack up for toast. I'll have to move it down for bacon. Lord have mercy, I forgot to turn it on. 350. Yep. It won't take it long to preheat. I'm going to get it preheated. Put my vanilla back up. I'll get it preheated and I'll get them in to cook. And then I'll bring y'all back in a little bit and we'll see what they look like. And you know I'm going to taste of it. I thought I might use this Swedish dough hook, but I got it done without it, so that's one less thing to wash, isn't it? Okay, y'all, I'll be back in a minute. Well, y'all watch me put it in there if you don't have anything else to do. See, it's thick, but most of your stuff that's bars is almost like a cookie dough, but not quite as thick as a cookie dough. These are chewy and good. And I'm just going to press them into the corners real good. Y'all like chocolate chip stuff? Man, I do. Did that all my life and it never hurt me. And this too. Okay. Got them in there. And I'll get them over there in the oven. Boy, they're sliding on that pan. I'll get them in the oven. And this, I will put a snapshot of the card at the end of the video. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, the oven reached its temperature. I'm going to put them in, I think, for about 20 minutes. 20 to 25 minutes. Set the timer. I'll just do them for 20. And then we want to make sure that a toothpick or a cake tester stuck in them comes out clean. And that'll mean they're ready. They're good served warm or room temperature. They're not good after several days. You know how stuff gets kind of dry and hard. It's better to eat them pretty quick. That's why it's great to have the little 9x9 because you don't have but about 9 pieces. So, perfect for a little invite your friend over for coffee and cookies or something like that. So I'll be back in a little bit, show y'all what they look like, and I'm going to eat some of it, and y'all can wish you was here, and then you can run and get the stuff and make you some. Y'all, 25 minutes, 24, 25 minutes is what I cooked them, and I've already got them cut, and I actually got 16 little pieces. So I'm going to get some out and on the pan, and then I'm going to taste of them and show y'all how good they are. Y'all watch me get them out. Okay, let me get them close enough you can look at them. Don't they look delicious? Now I'm going to taste it. See, I like them when they're warm because the chocolate chips are soft. That's delicious. I'm going to unstack those till they cool. And then I'll stack them all back up again. Okay, y'all, you've got a goodie If somebody calls and they're going to come by, they cook in 20, 25 minutes. You have something ready to go with hot tea or coffee or milk, or just a treat for your family. Man, that'd be good with a scoop of Bluebell ice cream on the top. They're good. Hope y'all will try it. I'll be back in a day or two with something else. See, I'm getting better. I'm getting in the kitchen more. The good Lord bless y'all. Hope you have a wonderful week.